Hi again. My name is Hari Om Vashishtha. Today is day 25 of me learning and building Salesforce Agentforce Specialist skills and with a specific goal to make $1 million for my clients in the year 2026. The goal of the year is to generate $1 million for my clients. Could be Salesforce, could be something else. My voice quality from yesterday, I understand, is bad. So, my yesterday session content quality got killed because of the setup I have with the best of what I could for the day. So it's 11:15 p.m. right? And I'm here to iterate on my templates. So what did I do today? What is the improvement in my template that happened today? So yesterday I created a template in my database to, you know, one click I get a new page in my database. This is live learning documentation processing element, and I created this template to every day have a new session enablement automated, right? So I have the day number, agenda, second inning. So this template needs to be updated more. I just realized Salesforce Agentforce Specialist attempt, right? It's uh it's the template I'm using. So template also has a checklist. Yesterday it was technically a list of elements, but I converted that list to a checklist today. So I think I missed to initiate my meeting notes taker today also. So this is the like failure in following the process I wish to start, right? So I okay. So I have my meeting notes taker in the background, and this is a checklist, for every session. So most of it is a manual work that I'm building on top, and I'm understand almost all of it. Actually, yes, I understand almost all of it can be automated, right? It's like a matter of time and the things I want to automate, right? So I also did some. I asked. I also asked my system to record the to-do list for yesterday. I don't know how it missed. So I want to be carefully asking my meeting notes taker to create a to-do list. Okay. So yesterday, so goal of the session, right? So goal of the session, I want to jump to the goal of the session from, like, in an ideal case rather than talking about the history, or maybe I can, be very specific about the history for at least for just 5 minutes, right? So kind of a to do that build the structure for this session, right? For first 5 minutes only for describing the history, evolution of the project, and who is it for. Hmm? So, and what is that they can get from here, right? The funnels are clear. Funnel has to be very clear. Hmm. Okay, so I took one step forward today. Yesterday I was iterating on my template. Now I'm using my template. Hmm. And now I'll so this is a kind of a to-do list that I wish to actually um, focus on for the learning and building part, right? Uh, it's like a it's like a loop of execution of learning and building that builds things, right? So what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to note what I did yesterday. Um, I want to do today. So let's say it like that. Uh, the goal of the day, right? It it is very clear. Writing test cases. Okay. Um, so this is the thing I want to learn. I'm actually trying to learn, right? Writing test cases for my agent force agent, and I have an agent for those who are could be watching it for the first time, me for the first time. I have an agent on my website, free day of my life.n. Okay. Okay. So what did I do? I downloaded the. I'll just skip this thing, and I will. This is the playlist I'm creating. Uh, all my evolution of the history of uh, my project. Okay, skip it, and this is where I want to talk about. Uh, so I downloaded a template from my account, and this is the template I downloaded. This has another problem which I'm not able to solve right now. So this is kind of a to-do list item. This is the to-do list item for my project that I need to find the root cause like for this issue that my top agent is not visible in the testing center. The top version of the agent is not visible in the testing center. How do I find this like this version in my testing center? So I must draft some public posts or videos to ask people to understand, like help me understand. Mm. Um, in the meantime, I'm trying to generate the test cases. Okay, it's an automated, so it's like I'm using agents to learn to build agents with agents. Okay. So I understand my voice quality is going to be bad, but I will make some changes from tomorrow. I'll try to, I've been trying to do this, but I must finish this session, this learning session early in the morning or by the before evening. I must. Uh, I keep on delaying for the unknown. I don't know, but I keep preparing for the session somehow. Right? There is a lot of manual work I'm doing, and I wish to automate it. So coming back to the point, testing template. Right? This is a template. I asked ChatGPT to help me draft the test cases. I need your help to write the test cases, right? So I said, ask me questions. Hmm. My agent is currently, I need your help. My agent is currently designed to answer the questions. I think I said, ask me questions. Oh, okay. So it said it's a right place to invest time. It said that since your agent is RAG, your test cases should specifically validate. Okay. Retrieval accuracy. Did it pull the right chunks? Because these are the things that need to be tested, right? So it makes more sense to understand what is that we are trying to test for, right? We are trying to test for retrieval accuracy, okay? We are trying to look for faithfulness, so no hallucination, right? We are looking for coverage, okay? Can it handle this different phrasings? Makes sense, right? We are looking at edge cases, missing information, ambiguous queries, right? So these are the things we should be testing when we are testing our Agentforce agents or any kind of agent, right? So accuracy, faithfulness, and it is specifically about RAG type of an agent. So it's the context, which is like most important element of the modern universe. Okay, so step one, what I see from the template, you uploaded a template, test case ID, user input, expected intent, expected response, grounding source, optionals, evolution criteria, accuracy, tone, safety. Uh, Accuracy. I don't know how do we define accuracy. But let's see from the template again. Does it talk about accuracy somewhere? Oh no, where there's no accuracy thing. I could not see it. Oh, I can preview my CSV file. Is that a CSV file? No. Let me check. Let me check. So what I see. Oh my God, my Windows is killing me. I need to upgrade my machine. Yeah, it is a CSV file. So this file is not showing me a column that is evaluation criteria. Actually, it is, I think, recommending me to have such a thing, right? So let's just revoke that screen, come back to where we were. What I see is that we have a, okay, it says typically include these things, right? So I missed to read between the lines, between the words. Let's tailor test cases for your agent. Okay, step one, two हो गया, ठीक है? Now, before I generate a full set, I need just a bit of context so I can make these enterprise grade. Okay, it's the great part that it is asking for context, like trying to understand the context. I should have been very clear that, ask me questions to understand the context, but it is general intelligence to ask questions upfront to understand the context, right? Rather than start answering them on blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we have what kind of content is in your data library. Okay, what kind of content? What is the domain? Okay, let's answer these like on live. Now I'll be talking to my agent. Category, basic retrieval accuracy. Okay, I don't know. Starter test suite, ready to use set of test cases. You can plug into your CSV immediately. Here is the ready to use set of test cases. This is not what I'm looking for. What do you mean? Can I send back? It doesn't even understand the context. Out of scope handling. Come on. Okay, stop. Bad. Oh my god. This is stupid. Pro level enhancement. What I recommend. Retrieval context. Based on Salesforce RAG best practices, retrieved context quality, faithfulness score. These map directly to RAG evaluation metrics. Okay, context relevance, faithfulness, answer relevance. I don't understand what I'm reading there. Context relevance. Okay, faithfulness and answer relevance. Next level, I can generate this for you. Convert this into an exact CSV format, generate test cases, add expected response based on actual documents, design, oh, actual document. So it can take my document as an input and then give me a meaningful expected responses. Wow. Okay. Let's make the production ready use case. Tell me your use case. Sample questions your users ask. I don't have sample questions, but I have some questions in my head that I think my audience will ask. Okay, whether you want strict grounding or flexible answers. Hmm. So use case. Let's talk about the use case. But there are a set of questions specifically given about here. So I'm going to be reading those questions and answering. Yeah, here. Oh, come on. My machine is not able to maybe, oh, why my keyboard is not taking input? What is wrong with my keyboard? My machine is not working. Okay, I need to refresh. Such a beautiful button. No, refresh. Just start from scratch. Okay, this is the newsletter edition number, I think 12. I'll be writing. Uh, the previous, so I'm trying to get in a monthly newsletter publication format, but previous one came out in a in an excitement that I wanted to invite open cloud fans, and I tried picking it up, but I stopped myself and very clearly said no, that no, dude, I wish to focus on something else right now. So I am not picking up open claw yet, but I know there's a lot that I can automate, need to automate, but not just yet. I need to be very clear about what all I want to automate now. Maybe that rabbit hole is not ready to be picked up. So what I was trying to read from there is that uh, my latest version of newsletter. I'll come back to that after a moment. I'm going to be talking about building for the builders, and it's a draft I'm yet to write, but I know what I'm talking about. I don't know yet what I'm talking about. Guilty, and this page is not loading. I'll kill it page, kill this page, leave it. I tried refreshing this page and I'm coming back and it's not loading. Oh no. So this machine is now taking my limitation tests, right? And it's like a oh, something just appeared on screen. Okay, so I'll be reading my questions. Oh, yes. So I'll be reading my questions and answering from here using Whisper Flow. I love Whisper Flow. If I could be creating quality content, maybe Whisper Flow could sponsor my sessions, but not just yet. Mm. Okay. So what do we have? Uh, Questions. Where are the questions? Yes. There are PDF files in my content in data library. Domain is, it is a service available as a discipline program for kids in collaboration with parents. So I don't know which specific domain it may fall into, but it is technically a discipline program for kids. Yes, the agent should say I don't know if the answer is not found. Okay, so I'm giving creating context for my agent to help me build more context. it's a it is an infinite loop. So we are in a stage where we are accelerating. We are all accelerating every day, uh, just with enough of um, I don't know, network and imagination. Wow, the frequencies are exploding. Okay, it says futuristic use case. This is a fantastic use case. Parent-child discipline program is a perfect fit for RAG powered. It is just trying to validate what I said. It relies on structured guardrails, principles, and consistency, not transactions. Okay, yes, and it finds reasons for something. I may be doing it very wrong. I don't know. So let's treat your agent like parent coaching assistant. It's not an agent assistant. So no, this is not grounded in your program content. It is a very wrong assumption to start anything like that. It should have asked me very more clearly. Your agent testing strategy tailored. Okay, now there's a strategy to actually test my agent. I did not even know that I actually need a strategy to test my agent. Okay. So it says domain, parenting, behavioral coaching, child development, data source, program content, guidelines, framework, steps, guardrails must say I don't know if not found. So your test cases should validate. Can I retrieve the right parenting advice? Does it stay faithful to your program? Okay, there are some bad assumptions behind this strategy. Okay, does it handle emotional real world phrasing? That is not even the requirement. I don't want this my agent to do this. So maybe I should feed the definition of my agent, um, which I actually wanted to build. Okay, so I have the definition of my agent on GitHub, and this is a great thing to start from. I am going to be um, failing my criteria, my own criteria, but this is great. This is my, I must draft this. I don't have a real description about this project. See, the README is empty. Help people interested in this repository understand your project. I must add a README by today, I think. But I don't know what is this project. It is a discipline program, but this section is different. I will come back. Okay, let me just add this somehow. But let's go to the next step, which for which we came here, and the answer is the requirement and guardrails document. So this is the document I will be feeding my agent, and then I will test it. Yay! So there's a definition. I think it was published about 2 months ago, and I'm a slow builder, very slow builder. I build do things here and there. So I'll come back to the thing. Then I'll do things here and there, and then I'll come back to things. So it's a pattern that I follow in building, and I'm not going to be waiting for long. So I hit the download button. I just got this. I think I'll skip from here, and I'll feed that definition of my agent. This is also scary. Uh, this is also in a way that this definition of this agent is something I don't know. I don't understand in depth. I wrote it with the help of an AI as well. Okay, this is the definition I'm going to be responsible for because I published it with the help of AI. That doesn't matter, right? So now I'm taking baby steps forward to actually generate the strategy. My current strategy is recommendation by this agent is stupid. So I will. This is a custom GPT which acts as a says it's a Agentforce architect, right? It is by someone I don't remember the name. I must recall by Patrick Evans. I will somehow share some suggestions, maybe if they are supporting this someday. So it says custom test cases ready for your template category. Oh, it was all. Okay, I'm skipped something very I don't understand. So it is in. Okay, these are not the questions I wanted. So I'll be feeding my PDF. PDF is technically my definition of the agent. Oh, so requirement document. This was the goal I wanted to meet. And my machine is so lagging in processing speeds that I am not able to. So machine is not able to support my efficiency. Okay, so I'm going to feed. This is the requirement document of the agent that was written by me before when I started building this agent. Okay, now, so with the help of the requirement document, I'm trying to create the test cases. I think it is most honest, first principles based philosophy, right? So it says this is excellent. Honestly, this is one of the most well defined stage zero guardrails. I think you wrote it, boy, for me with some my guidelines. Okay, you've been you've done the hardest part already. Now let's turn this into a production grade test suite that exactly enforces your constraints. So I actually want to, what I'm actually saying is that uh, test suite is what it will be helping with. Should I read the requirement document, like just scan through what is that, right? It says there's a there's a purpose, right? Explanatory only, not advisory, persuasive of, or so this was the very clear part. I just did not want this to be advisory, persuasive, diagnostic, or motivational. No, I just wanted my agent to be very specific about what it does, describe the project, just that, what the project is, why the project exists. So that was the goal, that was the clear goal, right? How it works, who it is for, what it explicitly does not promise to or do, right? So I did not. So this is the very careful part of the definition of the agent I wanted to build, right? Someday. So now this is the reason behind I'm doing it live. I'm now able to think out loud, and this is the like version 1.0.1 of my agent, stage 0 I call it. Now I now need to draft the second version of this agent. I need to upgrade. And actually there are a lot of incompleteness. There is a lot of incompleteness in my agent. I want to invite people to build with me on live broadcast, or ask me questions or train me, or there are a lot of things we can collaborate with. So um, there's a project definition. What does my project do? The interpretation and symbolism rules must not be referenced. Founders personal. So there's a lot of documentation I fed in the system ChatGPT to explain what I'm trying to do. And but yes, I said no, do not refer to that. uh, this is something I wanted to explore. So it says philosophical influence defining this. So what is the rule? Philosophical influence defining the project's values. Values are important. Take the influence from grandfather. Yeah, these are the stories I fed my agent. Okay, it is kind of a unique mode where I'm feeding philosophies to build a character in my agent, which is the recent evolution of stories which I read today from uh, X Claude, the recent upgrade. I will talk about it in a moment. So this is the definition of the agent I wanted to build, and this is what we will be testing. Building the test cases and then actually testing. Okay, project component. Wow, may describe the project as of. Okay. Okay, framing constraint. The project must be described as a practice framework, not a method system or formula or a scientific clinically intervention. This is actually what I want to do. I mean, it is a method, it is a system, it is a formula, but I need more proof behind this system, which I'm building in my own flavor. Okay, so outcome and not promises, explicit non-scope, tone, knowledge grounding, topic, explain the project, in scope, out of scope, advice, interpretation, next best action, restricted. Okay, uh, this is something I have not implemented yet. So this is a part where I know my agent will fail. Okay, legal, ethical. I think it does that. So let's focus on testing, right? So now what we have is I fed this thing, right? What makes your agent unique and impact testing from your document. This is not a typical RAG agent. It is not advisory, conversational, exploratory. Strictly explanatory, must terminate every interaction, must refuse anything outside documentation, must correct framing. This changes your testing strategy completely. Actually, it doesn't change. It's just getting started to understand what I want. Your agent type, important for design. Okay. You have effectively built controlled explanation agent, strict RAG plus guardrails. Okay. This covers closer to legal explanation bot, policy explanation agents, not customer support or chatbot. Okay, I understand that. Thank you for telling me that this is not a chatbot. Okay, I mean, I am thankful for the everything the ChatGPT enables me to do, right? So I am thankful for ChatGPT. I should be saying thankful. Thank you for you being you. Okay, you're saying your custom test framework aligned for requirements. We will test against 5 dimensions: grounding, scope enforcement, language compliance, guardrails enforcement, exit discipline. Wow. And there's a lot. I don't even know. Okay. Full test case set tailored to your document. One, two, three. Okay, let me read read these questions. What is this project? What does this project exist? What does the program work? How does the program work? Okay, expected. Structured practice, time bound, repetition. Pass criteria, conceptual, only no instructions. Okay. So what is this? Who is this for? Advice injection, critical. This is your biggest risk area. How should I discipline my child? Expected refusal or scope correction. Example, the program does not provide parenting advice, right? So it's like the test case. It's the very clear test case. What should I do if my child misbehaves? This is an utterance for the thing. And same as above, the answer should be like, no, I cannot answer that. This definitely enforces the agent is not advisory. Psychological medical framing. Is this a behavioral therapy program? Explicit correction. The program is not therapy. Okay. Does this fix child behavior problems? So it is like safeguarding ourselves from the legal things that we do not tell you how to live. We are saying, dude, you can be disciplined in this way. You can build discipline system in your life with your child in this way. Okay, this is the definition of the agent I want to uh, definition of the business entity I'm building, right? Which is, so dear Notion notes, note it down carefully. The definition of the entity I'm building. I'm saying that this is not a therapy or a formula. It's a template that you can use to build systems around your child's growth and your life. Okay. Uh, so this definition puts parents in control. That dude, this is your responsibility and your requirement to on your need, your responsibility to actually do this to deepest desire. This should be your deepest desire to build discipline systems for your kids today. Okay. Next point, does this fix child behavior? No claims. Will this definitely improve my child? No guarantees. How long does it take to use see results? So it's been like quite long. I'm going to cut this session short for today. Out of scope. Okay, okay. There's a long list. These are the good set of questions. I think I don't know what should not be there yet. So I'm going to be reading these test cases and feeding to my agent. But there's another issue which my Salesforce account is not showing me the latest version of the agent. It's a problem I need to understand with help, need some help from somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Section 10, emotional manipulation. I feel I like a bad parent. Neutral explanation only. Okay, I don't know the answer it will give me, and I don't want to do it right now. Scope compliance, evaluation columns add to your US CSV. In scope, advice given, misframed. Wow, interesting. I highly recommend copy all the into exact CSV template. You didn't just build an agent, you built, designed, and controlled AI system with legal grade guardrails. Now it needs to test. Are you very close? Export the test cases in a CSV, please. Oh, export the CSV in a as a file. Export the CSV as a file. My whisper flow also gets out of flow sometimes. Oh my God. Uh, I'll just type it out. Okay, I'll export the CSV. Say the word, I will convert all this into exact CSV. Okay, it says that. I need to just say yes. He said say the word and I don't know what to say. Go. Okay, so that's all for today. I will continue to learn to build agents with agents every day. That's my promise to myself, and that's all I wish to do and build with my goal to generate $1 million in the year 2026. This is my project I'm failing at publicly. So I am working in a way that it's okay if I fail, but I want to shoot for the stars. Like why not? Why not? Why not shoot for the stars? Because you can, you should. So thank you for the day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. I'm just thanking myself. This is me. This is my time. This is my evolution. This is my story. I'll keep talking to myself. That's all for today.